Going to be a little bit of a haul video. I've been meaning to do one for a while now, and I'm a little behind with all the live shows and other stuff we have going on. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of do this, figure to do it live, just make it easier if anyone's up and wants to hang out. By all means, do so. You know. So I got a big stack. Nothing new yet. I have to go to the LCS tomorrow to pick up, this week's books. I'm looking forward to Venom #2 for sure, as well as I believe, is it the Magic Order that comes out this week with the Mark Millar book? Hey everyone in the chat, see we got a couple already. You guys are quick like freaking bunnies, man. I do have a big stack for sure. So Comic Bags 22, welcome. How you doing? Pope, my brother, and Jason Smith. Jason Smith, do you ever sleep, man? People used to ask me that question. I'm in so many different things going on. They always ask me, you ever sleep? Like, nah. Sleep will happen when I'm in the ground. So yeah, so this is half of them. So show off a few things. I mean, it feels like forever since I've actually shown off like a haul video or something, ever since Pope and I started this new live thing, we've just been full on immersed in that. Sleep is for the weak. I believe that was something we talked about before, didn't we? So tomorrow we got Comics and Cold Ones episode 5 tomorrow night. Pope and I. So you guys be sure and pop over there. We'll talk about some reviews and stuff we read recently. So I don't even know if I've shown all this stuff off or not, but if I did, oh well. If I didn't, well, it'll be a surprise. Hey, what's up, Matilda? Welcome. What we got here? We got Trinity in the house. What's up, brother? Yeah, so last week I was able to pick up Infinity Countdown Captain Marvel. I'm actually looking forward to reading this one. A bit of a glare there, eh? Jason, if you want to sell me those books for $6, absolutely. I don't even know what books they are. I was just trying to humor you when you said some jackasses left you hanging or something. I don't really know what's going on. So just figured I would 30 books. 30 books of what? 30 books of mystical lyrics. So some of these books I'm going to show you are adult in nature. And then I will share with you guys a funny story. I know I haven't shown one book. I did a Kickstarter recently, and I really haven't shown it on this particular setting. But, I'll show a little bit of it to you guys. Matilda might get a kick out of it. She has a dark sense of humor, kind of like I do. So last week, the most anticipated book for me, I actually have two. And I haven't got a chance to read either one of them, unfortunately. But The Last Siege, very excited about this book. Can't wait to actually read it and sit down and read it. So pretty stoked about that. I have some time tomorrow before the show, so maybe I'll actually get around to reading some more books. What was that? That was creepy. Yeah, page 7. Then I was able to pick up. I'm kind of been on a Mendoza kick ever since my little adventure with the Dallas Horror Fest. I got to meet the guy. It's a cool dude. I invited him on Comics and Cold Ones. We'll see. It's a work in progress, so I guess we'll see what his schedule looks like. So hopefully someday. Picked up Black Betty #1. This is the clean cover. See if I can cover up these. I picked up Zombie Tramp number 46. This is the non-clean version. Lots and lots of Mendoza this time. Just, I don't know. I guess I'm just, I have no problem supporting an artist like that guy. He's a cool dude. I figured Saga number 50 was a good jumping on point, so I've got 50, 50, 51. Now I got 52. Just came out last week, I believe. It's a really great read. If you guys haven't had a chance to read, I would just start with the first volume of the trade and go from there. And these are some of the free comic book day books. I don't know if I showed these or not. I was able to get some, and also Trilogy picked up most of them for me, so that was really cool. Do you like the cover of the Saga, or are you talking about something else? I haven't read this yet. This is the Meta Baron. So it looks kind of cool. A little sci-fi stuff. Actually, it looks a lot like Saga to me, but I'll certainly check it out and see how it goes or what it's about. Maxwell's Demons number 1. Probably an all ages book, but nothing wrong with a little easy reading sometime. And plus, it gives me something to treat the kids with, when they're earn their rewards. The rewards are always comic book related. I got the Die Kitty Die free comic book day book. A little confused about this book, Barrier by Brian K. Vaughan. The only reason I say this is the free comic book day book is issue number 1, but it wasn't that long ago, and I see issue 5 is already out in stores, so I don't know what's going on with that. I did get the Transformers a Unicron. The only bummer for me is some of the place where he got them, they put the sticker on there, which, I mean, I'm just going to read it anyways, but I don't know. I'm kind of a stickler for that kind of crap. I did read Lady Mechanica. Very, very good read. I enjoyed it immensely. Actually, enough that I want to actually start reading, so I'm going to do some backtracking and see if I can find some of the novels, or the graphic novels, trade paperbacks. So one of these, I have 2 of them. One of them is going to be for a giveaway tomorrow night. I'm going to be myself. I can't speak for Pope since we haven't really talked about it. But tomorrow night on Comics and Cold Ones, I'm going to be giving away this wonderful signed Wonder Woman by Greg Horn. Very, very cool book. So you guys can look forward to seeing that up tomorrow night. You guys pop on over. So I'll put the Lady Mechanica in there as well. And I might have a few other treats to give away as well. And one other thing I want to kind of talk about tonight, just as I'm doing this really quickly, showing off some books, we're fastly approaching 500 subscribers, which I'm super excited about and very, very thankful for this community and the support. So we're going to be, my wife and I have decided we're going to do a huge giveaway. The plan is to give away roughly $500 worth of books for the 500 subscriber contest. So that being said, I've been working diligently on stockpiling and building a nice little lot for someone to win. So as soon as we hit 500 subs, we'll do a contest for it. So next up, I got the Big Book of Summer Fun by Howard Lovecraft. Kind of cutesy, reminds me a little, I don't know. It's a cute little book. Looks fun. I'm very thankful. I got 2 copies of the Overwatch book, which was the main book I wanted for Free Comic Book Day. So we got that. Got 2. So more than likely I'll be giving away one of those books as well. Probably tomorrow night. And I'm a bit of an anime manga fan. You guys know, if you've seen some of my older videos, you know this. So anytime I get a chance to pick up some books like My Hero Academia, free comic book day book, absolutely. Did the chat freeze? I haven't seen you guys talking. You guys all fall asleep too late in the night for you, I suppose, huh? I got another copy of the free comic book day, Die Kitty Die. If you guys haven't picked up that series by Dan Parent, Dan Parent, and Fernando Ruiz, I have the 2 hardcovers that are signed by Dan Parent. It kind of collects everything. It's more like an adult version of Archie, truly, but it's fun. It's got some crazy, definitely some hidden innuendos in that particular story writing. So it's all fun. All right, on to some real books. I got Baby Badass #1. This is the clean version, Mendoza cover. Was able to pick up the Bill Sienkiewicz Dazzler. I realized, I don't know if you guys must be able to hear me, right? Anyways, so one of these is for my friend Pope. I got a couple. Got one for you. Got one for G and Ace Paul Peter. And this week's books that came in prior to Wednesday, I got a message that he had some Mendoza covers that he had ordered for me. We have Danger Doll Squad. This is number 3. Also, we got number 3, the adult version. I guess my end, the chat froze, so I'll come back in there. Sorry, guys. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff to catch up on. So sorry, guys. I'm gonna check. Let me catch up with the chat and see what I missed here. Let's hustle. You better be on tomorrow. Diamond Love, thanks for stopping in. Yes. Sorry, I don't know what the heck happened to my chat. It like literally just froze. So I got a lot of catching up to do here. So, Shark Titties, yes. 500 books? No, it's going to be $500 worth of books, man. So I'm working on a pretty huge giveaway. Let's see here. What would I like for a thumbnail? I don't know. Surprised me, I guess. I'm not really good at assuming. Have you got the Disney Princess free comics? No, I could probably find you one. I can ask around if you're looking for a certain one, like Cherry Pop Tart. I don't know what that means, but boring. Yes, the Dazzler is a sweet ass cover for sure. What else we got? I'm confused. Gore Vidal. Yes, I was there at the Dallas show as well, and that's where I met him. Got some books signed for him, got a remark done. Cool stuff. So back on to this little book. I picked up the free Comic Book Day Zombie Tramp. I don't know what year this one is from, but since I'm working on my Mendoza collection, Cherry Pop-Tart is an old adult comic. Oh, okay. Heck yeah, Matilda. I'm all about the ladies. Yeah, I agree with you, Gore. When I went, I was expecting Mendoza to have like a huge line, right? So I got there. I wanted to see him first. I was my mission was to see him and Ron Perlman. So when I got there, I was like, oh, there's literally no one talking to Mendoza or anything. So I just kind of chilled with them, talked a little bit, took pictures, got some books signed, got a remark done, shot the shit for a little bit, and recently invited him to come on to our live show with us. And he said he'd get back with me, so we'll go from there. Let's see. So I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about this book, but you're going to hear a little bit more about it. It's called Alien Toilet Monsters. I did a review for them back in, I don't know, a few months ago. They had messaged me on Instagram and asked me if I would review issue 1 digitally. So they sent me a digital copy. I read it. I actually fell in love with it. So I talked to my local shop now that they were able to get it through Diamond, and they're actually, you can actually order the books now. So I totally went ahead and got a copy. Thanks, Matilda. It's all about the boobs in my house. Cherry Pop-Tart. What is that? And maybe the first Gramp Veronica? Just saying. Okay. Have to check it out. I'm not opposed to sexy books, you know. So here is issue number 1 of Alien Toilet Monster. So Gomez, whenever he gets his winnings, he got the golden toilet that I sent him. So I'm sure he'll be ecstatic to have that in his collection. But it's a cool book, guys. It really is. Like I mean, I think it's a terrible name for a book, you know, but it's a fun read. It's like a sci-fi. I don't know. I always say it's like a cross between like Blade Runner and Saga. And if you kind of mesh them together into a interesting bug-oriented thing, maybe Men in Black feel to it. Pretty fun though. It's a fun book. If you guys see it in your shop or request it from your shop, you know, tell them JP sent you. We'll get you absolutely 0% off. Yeah, I wanted to meet Clive Barker. I'll be honest with you, I got kind of overwhelmed. We did the one-day deal, and I had met Clive Barker back, gosh, when I was about 16. So yeah, because it would have been the 25-year anniversary for me meeting Clive Barker, but unfortunately, things didn't work out, so I didn't get to see him. You're welcome. I hope that that Gomez shows it off in one of his live videos. Oh man. Continuing on, I got this awesome freaking zombie tramp. I don't even know what the heck it is, but it's awesome, and it's I really don't know. It's like a Virgin cover almost. But I picked this up. I know it's obviously a Virgin cover. I don't know to what extent or what issue it is. It says number 6. Zombie Tramp Action Lad number 6. So, but it's a cool cover. I'm just really digging his art style right now for whatever reason. Yeah, I'll tell Heather you said hello. I haven't. She's out there doing some stuff tonight. on her own terms. They might charge you more if you tell them JP sent you. I tried to just a funny story, just because you guys have gotten to know me a little bit at least over the past year. So, Pope and I are doing this live show, and I've kind of like wanted to make it fun for the community. We're trying to make it fun. Comics and cold ones, no big deal. But I've been trying to get more and more guests on our show, writers, creators, artists, whatever. Just a kind of a way to, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people can't get to conventions or never have that opportunity. So it's really hard to connect with someone you never meet face to face, So for me, I thought it'd be cool to kind of incorporate that into our show where we have a guest, once a month or whatever it may be, as time permits, and have them come in and kind of talk about what they do and this, that, and the other thing, promote a book, whatever it is. So me being me, I reached out to these guys because I had already had a relationship with them, by doing the review for them and contacting back and forth. So I emailed them and said, hey, if you guys want to come on the show and talk about your book, we'd love to have you on. And the response I got was laughable, honestly, for a self-published small book. The response just made me chuckle. Basically, it was, we're busy working on issue 2, but thanks for the offer. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fair, but whatever. Moving on to the next one. So we do have some guests lined up down the road. Did I get a copy of Sad Girl Psycho Baby? Should we segue into Sad Girl Psycho Baby? I did get this one. I have gosh, I'm not sure. There's lots of variants, right? There's a bunch of other covers that were done. This is the one that I chose to get first because I'm really digging the chick with the unicorn thing going on. Unicorn chick, My Little Pony. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's fucking awesome and I like it. So I'm actually excited to read this. I want to see kind of where it goes. I also did the Kickstarter for La Muerta from Coffin Comics, so I can see what's going on. So, what is it? La Muerta had a Mendoza cover, and let's just say I went kind of heavy into that particular Kickstarter. Here's the other copy of Dazzler that I got for H. Jean Paul Peter. So that'll go in his little winnings as well. Yeah, she definitely has the Power Girl thing going on, doesn't she? Speaking of Power Girl, so I'm not going to show them off tonight, but I'm super excited. I got a nice, large original art. See you, Trinity. Thanks for popping over, man. I know it's late. So my wife and I, we had bought a lot of original art a few months ago to basically, what do you say? Yeah, the unicorn chick is Sugar Pop. You're right. So anyways, tomorrow night in our live show, I'll be showing off some commissions and some new original art that I got in today. Heather and I got in, so pretty excited to show that off. And this is going to be just kind of the rest of what I got in for the Mendoza. These are the naughty covers, essentially. So you got the naughty cover of Baby Badass #1. You know what book I really want to get is that Star Thief Kickstarter book that Mendoza did a cover for. Oh, man. What does it say? You want me to show the boobs? Is that what you guys want? You want boobs, or is that just Jason being Jason? Because I can show you some Black Betty boobs. So that was and then got in the Danger Doll Squad #0 and the in naughty. Right? I do know Jason. um, so yeah, that was kind of what I've been. I mean that's the gist of what I've had recently. I could show you some more Mendoza books, but I filed some of them away because I just got way behind on hauls and stuff, and auctions and live shows and things of that nature. Um, I am working on a collection. A guy is trying to sell me, not named Jason Smith. So we'll see how that goes through. It's a Spawn collection. I don't really collect Spawn, but I know a lot of people do. So if I can get this collection for cheap enough, I'll be able to share with the community of collectors. Don't forget, Friday night, Reviews from the Batcave should have their name announcing video, live show. I'll probably be on for a little while if I can. I don't think I ever showed this off. Did I show this book to you guys in one of the videos? It was from May the 4th. It was the Paul Green Zenoscope Ray cosplay cover. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover. Love it. Should have some books coming back signed and graded from Paul Green pretty soon. So, what are titties? You want to read Spawn? Well, there you go, Matilda. I'll see if I can hook you up with some Spawn. You know what book I'm happy to have, and I'm glad that I found it, is this book right here. I love Nia Ruffino's work. This is just one of the... I like the black version better. I have that around here as well. Yeah, Gore, I don't know, man. Mendoza was cool as shit. I've spent this whole year... I've had like the most blessed year you could ever ask for as far as comic book terms go. I got to go to ECCC this year, the Emerald City Comic Con. I got to go to Dallas Fan Expo this year, Dallas Horror Fest. Just a lot of badass things I've got to do this year in the comic book world and geekdom in general. So very, very fortunate in my travels and ability to travel this year. Yeah, Grim Fairy Tales are freaking awesome, aren't they? So anyways, titties are flip-flops. Interesting. Very interesting. But, I got to meet creators like crazy this year. I've just had amazingly, if this was my last year on Earth, I would say that I've been pretty flippin' blessed, and I would go out with a smile on my face for sure. As far as that part of life goes, the collecting and the comic books and having some fun. Oh my gosh, I just found another stack of books that I haven't shown yet. I'm telling you guys, it's been so out of control with all of my focus been on live shows and getting guests lined up for our show. So I got this book the other day, and it's freaking sweet. This is the Hunt for Wolverine. It's an amazing Silac cover. I think it's done. I don't remember who did this cover. Townsend? I don't remember. But it's cool nonetheless. Got Gideon Falls #3. Haven't caught up yet. I got some little one issue behind on that. Really like the story. I need to read this story soon. It's Delta 13 by Stephen Niles from IDW. Looks pretty. I love horror, and Stephen Niles is one of the best. Picked up Dead Hands #2. Dead Hands #2. Kind of a cool, spy book. Another book I'm looking forward to reading is Dark Souls, The Age of Fire, #1. Infidel #3. believe this has been optioned for a movie or something. What's up, TJ Watson? Hope you enjoyed your birthday gifts. And the book. This is the book I was trying to say earlier. There's two books I was super hyped for, and this one is called Sword Daughter. Can't wait to read this thing. I'm going to read it tomorrow for sure. And then my big book, I don't know if you guys watched the live show last week. I showed it off, but I will take this opportunity to gladly end this haul video with a lovely 9.8 CGC Signature Series Brightest Day number 14, The White Batman, The White Lantern, signed by David Finch. So, there you go. All right. So I want to thank everyone for popping in tonight, this short little video. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow night. You're very welcome, TJ. I'm glad that it was, you got something for your birthday from the All About Comics crew and Pope Grammy. Yeah, thank you guys all for popping in tonight. Have a great night. I hope we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Time. Comics and Cold Ones, Episode 5. Have a great night. Bye-bye.